everybody, and welcome back into London Rink from London, Ontario, Canada. It's the London Knights and the Cornwall Colts. Game 2 of the finals. London taking game 1, 8-7. Absolutely wild. Not going to see something like that in a long time, I assure you, as the face-off won, and we are underway from London here tonight. Game 2. Box centered to the front. Shabbat was not supposed to start today, but his teammate netminder got sick. Here's a drop pass. Here's Bindelis moving in. Bindelis to the goal. Shooting. He is stopped. A good early look as Cornwall trying to get back in this series is the save made by Simpson again. He covers early for London. Don't expect this one to be 8-7. Oh, definitely not. Things will be tightening up the rest of the series, I'm sure. Here's the face-off. One back picked up by Dickinson. Dickinson with it. In the corner, played that to the front of his net. And Bonk will send that ahead to Hultinen. 6 goals last game for Hultinen. Here he comes inside, has a lane, and he's stopped. Rebound in the paint. Shabbat plays it down, whacking at it. That's blocked. And here goes Joe Vita and the Colts the other way. Vita up the right side. Slips his way in and shoots. That's blocked. And it goes to the corner. Kazasov ahead. Here's Hultinen. 6 gone in the first, no score. Hultinen down the left side. In on goal. He is stopped by Shabbat. Marnell for Frazier. And that is sent wide of the goal. Now picked up by Bonk. Robitaille to the point. Wrong guy. It's Easton Cowan. And here go the Knights. McDonald trying to get back. Cowan fires right on. Save made. Rebound. He scores. Easton Cowan. 1-0 Knights here in game 2. Well, the Cornwall Colts know what's on the line here this afternoon, and they are down 1-0 in a must-win game. Otherwise, they'll be put on the brink of elimination. Down 2-0 in a best-of-5. So 1-0 Knights here in this first period. They've looked like the better team here in the first as well. Here comes Edward. He'll move in on goal. Looks and shoots. Shabbat makes a big save. He's down, and he has it underneath him. And Shabbat will have the benefit of Lions starting game 3. Yeah, so there's that at least for the Cornwall netminder. The fact you know that the backup will be in next game to give your starter some rest. And here's Edward with it across. O'Reilly. If Lyon does well, I would give him 2 in a row, depending on how things go, of course. But if he does well, give Shabbat that extra rest. If this does indeed go all the way to a game 5, you want your starter in net, if that's the case. Here's O'Reilly breaking in. He is stopped by Shabbat. Knights pressing. Here's Vucevic. Save. Rebound. That stayed out. Big saves made by Caleb Shabbat. And here goes Pike the other way for Cornwall. Caden Pike dropped that off. It hit his skate and it goes behind the goal. Edward with it now. Knights look to get it out. Pass through center. It's McHugh. Here comes McHugh. In and over the line. He'll go to the net. And he is stopped. And that goes up into the seating. 5:49 to go here in the first. 1-0 Knights here in game 2. Good chances for the London Knights. They've dominated this first period, bringing the energy from game 1 here into game 2 so far. And they have a lead because of it as well. Here's the face-off. Easton Cowan, the only goal in the game. Up to this point, it's picked up. Pearson poked it, but not out. Van Gorp shoots. That was blocked. Belavoda Moran. And here's Tristan Moran up the right side. A good job getting back by the Knights. Pass finds Lawrence. He'll wind and shoot. That goes wide. It's kicked out by Shabbat. Here's Lawrence in front. One-timer. Good save. Bouncer in the paint. Here's another. They score. 2-0 Knights. As Shabbat was swimming around, Evan Van Gorp cleans it up. Oh, the London Knights have not been defeated on their home turf yet in the playoffs. This is going to be 7 straight wins if they can hold on to this. They're up 2-0 here in game 2 of this best-of-5, looking to take a commanding 2-0 series lead to send Cornwall close to the exit. Picked up here by the Knights. They look behind, looking to the point. It's blocked. That's kicked out by Shabbat. And Bolton to the front. Lawrence, good save. Rebound, Bolton looking for a man out front. The Colts standing. Here's Bolton. He'll try to take it himself. Spinning, waiting, shooting. He's stopped by Shabbat. Last minute here in the first. Lawrence, good save. And the Colts will get it out. Here's LeBom. In and over the line. LeBomb drops off. Here is helping Beliveau. He stole that out front but couldn't get the shot, and we are through 20. It's 2-0 London after 1 tonight. Shots are goal in that first period. 15-2 Knights. They lead 2-0 after 1. Hits are 3-2 Cornwall. Face off 6-0 Knights. No power plays. 2-0 after 1. Welcome into period 2 here tonight from London Rink. The Knights trying to take a commanding 2-0 series lead. Face-off taken one back, and here comes Bach. He'll feed that ahead down the right side. Moves it and shoots. A good save made by Shabbat. 16 shots on goal already for London. They had 45 in game 1. Here's another save, and they score! 3-0 London. And it's Holtonen again. 7 goals in the 2 games for the kid, and the Knights with a commanding 3-0 lead. Exactly what you want to see if you're a London fan. This is perfect play by the London Knights, keeping Cornwall on their heels here from game 1 into game 2. And Cornwall had game 1 in their favor. They were in it to win it, and they blew it. And now down by 3 here in game 2. Sent in, playing around the boards. We know what the Colts have in them, but will it come out? That's the question. Here's Gazisov moving in. Backhander easily stopped, and that goes into the seating. Just under 3 minutes into the second. 3-0 London Knights here in game 2. Face-off coming to the left side of the Cornwall net. The Colts will be back at home for the next game, and then back in London. And if a game 5 necessary, back in Cornwall. Here's Bindelis. He'll carry in. Bindelis looks, drops off. Vida shooting. Good save. Backhander. That's fought off. Got his own rebound. And now the Knights ahead with it. Gazisov. In over the line. He'll go right to the goal. He scores. What a shot by Gazisov. And it's 4-0 London. Beautiful shot by Ruslan Gazisov. He just goes up and over the glove side of Shabbat. And I think this is, of course, what do you call it? Not sure on the word right now. Oh, there we go. Fatigue. I think it's the fatigue of Caleb Shabbat starting the show. Yeah, the goaltending has not been sharp here tonight, and he was kind of forced to be in goal with Lyon out with illness. Here's another save made by Shabbat. The Knights leading 4-0 and threatening still. Here's Lazard on a breakaway. And the Colts get on the board. Good pass across, and it missed. And just like that, the Knights are off the other way. Gazisov in on goal. Break! Stopped by Shabbat. Pass miss Marnell. It comes out to center. Cowan back to get it. He'll feed that back to the point for Dickinson. Here's Holtonen to Cowan. Moves right on in. Cowan looking. He'll shoot it. Good save made by Shabbat. Robitaille to Bindelis. Pass finds Frazier. Frazier up the right side. He'll move in and he will shoot it. Easy save made. As Pike was following the rebound. 9 minutes to go. Middle period 2. It's 4-0 London. And here might be 5 as the save made. Rebound. That didn't go. Good chances for the Knights. Another look. That's blocked. And McDonald and the Colts, all they can do is send it down the ice, but not enough for icing as the Colts just outraced. Here's Edward. McHugh. In and over the line, right side and in. He'll go right to the goal. That was blocked and it rolled on to Shabbat. Plays that down. Knights pressing. McHugh looking out front. It's Barkey. Centering. They score. 5-0. Sam O'Reilly gets the goal, and the London Knights dominate and take game 2 against the Cornwall Colts.